Hey y'all, I am so excited to be with you today to do some more creativity. I decided to keep it simple. I'm starting just to do my word, which is simplify. I was gonna like rearrange everything and put the camera differently, and I'm already have my makeup on. I already have an idea of what I want to do, so I'm just gonna keep it simple and keep the same angle and do this. I wanted to show you all these memory decks cards that I've been making, and I've been doing them with like memory verses and stuff, but you could do them with photos, you could do the memories, like just like writing down something your kids said. This system is actually retired from Heidi Swap, but the actual Rolodex system is not. It's been around for ages and ages, so you can go on Amazon and buy the little cards with the little tracks and stuff, and to make these, it's not that difficult. I've seen a lot of people make them. You can use basically a 3x4 journal card and just cut some of the notches in the bottom. So I just wanted to show you what I have, what I found, and then how you can do it without using any dies at all, and just how cute it is in the system. I have been having so much fun with these cards, and just seeing them all together makes me so happy. So I hope you enjoy it, and let's get creating. What I wanted to show you was this little memory deck system, and I can tell you right now why I love it so much is because it reminds me of Tipins, but they're not, you know what I mean, like in a book. I think that's why I like it. The whole flippy flip, I don't know what it is about me liking stuff flipping back and forth, but that's what I believe why. So this is the thing that Heidi Swap, and it's really honestly not extremely well made. It is literally like a piece of like chipboard covered in paper. There are YouTube videos out there on how you can make them yourself. But the thing is, it's got these little T tracks. So they're shaped. Well, let me show you. They're shaped so that they kind of go in those T tracks, and they can slide, you know, back and forth and flip and all that fun stuff. I wanted to try them out, and the reason I got it was Shanna from Illustrated Faith. We were chatting, and I was telling her about Happy Marigold, how she was showing how to make these little Bible verse cards. And Shanna's like, oh my gosh, that looks so cool. And Shanna found a great deal for a lot of these packages of, because she has hookups because she's a bigger business than me, for a lot of these different cards. So I was able to purchase, actually I tried to buy them from her, but I guess she had to buy 3 at a time, and they were super cheap. So anyway, I was able to get these from her, and then some of them I had purchased off like scrapbook.com, like the clear ones, of course, I love clear stuff. So a lot of this stuff I got off scrapbook.com. There's still some on Amazon.com. The dies are like unicorns, people. Like the dies, you can barely find them anywhere. But these dies are on eBay, and they're from China. So these dies right here will cut the little tabbies. And then if you want, you can see there's one in the middle, and there's the way you can get one on this side here, like I show you right here. Let me see, like this, is just by doing it upside down. So that's how you do that. So I have this little clear one right here, and then here's a craft one from the die from China. And then I have some different little papers, a lot of my scrap papers. This is a great use for my scrap paper. Like this was the paper that I did the floral washi watercolor bits on. This was a piece of clear stuff. You can't barely see it. Let me see if I can put something behind here so you can see it. So this was a piece of clear acetate. It looks like it maybe went through a printer, like one of those inkjet ones. And I tried to put it through the die, and it wasn't doing great. So I had to actually use my scissors for this one. And then like here's one I did for Christmas, and there's got a back on there. Again, just some other ones. So that is what I'm loving. And then you just decorate the little cards however you want. And then you end up having this full box of little things that you've created. I have made some for Jen Harvey. We're doing like a little Bible verse project thing back and forth. So I've made some for her. I just need to send them because I feel like I'm going to make more, but I just need to send the ones that I have. and another note. I have another one around here too. It's on my desk, I bet. But so she bought the Rolodex, the actual rolly one. So hers will go like in a circle. Oh, this is too bright. I just realized that that's too bright. Sorry. You can really cut out anything. I'm really, really, really excited about doing some of the alcohol ink art and then, you know, cutting out my art. I also wanted to show you how they are very much, so here's one, looks like clouds. So this is a 3x4 card that you would just use for like journaling or whatever. And it looks like, I love the layering effect. You know how I am with like scrapbooky stuff and my journal. So it seems like you could even do this. Now, what I would suggest doing is I've seen people just measure and do hole punches and then cut little slits. I kind of like the actual shape of this. So if you can get a hold of one of these cards, just using it as a template for your other stuff, because I could super easily trace with a pencil these lines, and it's a little bit fussy cutting, you know, but at least you'll have it there for the tracks. And so let's say I love nerds and I flip it over and I put a picture of my kids here being nerdy or whatever. So that's what you could do there. I love the idea of just punching out on your pictures, like what you saw here. Like, so this is just like a Christmas card we had, and I just ran it through with a die. So now it's got the little tracky things and it's got like a note on there, and I love that idea. And then, you know, obviously pictures that you print out too. But I feel like the reason I really am so drawn to this whole flippy flip thing is because of Tipins. I wanted to get back into some Tipin love because I have not created any Tipins for my journal in a very long time. I don't even know how long it's been. I don't even know. Ooh, here's another Whack-A-Pack. Okay. I'm plugging my ears. It needed to be shaken up. It always scares me. And I love it. Just sew it on my desk. You got to shake them up really good before you whack them, though. Let's make some tip-in stuff. I have this scrap piece of paper. I have this paper. Ooh, that would be fun to create a, oh my gosh, look. So I could create like another tip-in for when I do another entry for my word. Why don't we do that? Your journal cards are legit just like 3x4 cards. That's all they are. I will use this for something else. I'm running out of sunlight. Let me zoom in. So here's my little tip-in base. And then I had remember I cut those letters out, but I think it would be fun to do, maybe if I did it like across. Design elements, like I don't know how my brain works, but I do feel like sometimes I have a rhyme and a reason for what I do. Right now I'm thinking about, I love seeing the yellow through this paper, and I like that look of going across. So I'm just gonna use my eyeballs and kind of guesstimate. I think I just cut into that. Oh well. All right, so there's that. And I want to, oh, this is so hard to think about. So thinking, because I love all of this up here, and I love that too, but I don't know. What do I do? So I'm just gonna need a guide for this bottom since it's a little bit angled. Okay. So got that. That looks nice. That looks kind of fun. But I do feel like I need it to be smaller. So just gonna cut this. It's been so long since I did a tip-in. That's pretty. Okay, I'm gonna glue this down. No, glue everywhere. Bummer. A little bit showing right here, but I can put something right there. So that covers up a lot of that. So I don't want to do that, but I do have these little girls. Trying to think of like my cut off, hang off thing that I love to do, of what I could put kind of like off here. I love tabs. I love hanging off stuff. I've got this fun paper. I've been wanting. You know what? I'm going to try it with this standby. I did not get to tidy my room at all on my little sabbatical, so it's pretty bad. I've had these masked, you can't even see them because they're clear. These masking, whatever, clear letters for the longest time. Oh, there, I didn't get a glare on them. And I haven't used them, but I thought it would be cool to use them kind of like a stencil in a way, like just kind of trace around them and cut it to make a letter. We'll see. It's an S for simplify. I have been holding on to this paper. I got this paper probably in 2012. I like it right there. The temptation is to like pop it up, pop it off, you know, but I'm not going to do that. And I feel like I need something here, but you know what? Honestly, I'm going to keep that because I'm not going to mess with it, because the washi tape, if I was really thinking ahead, I would have moved this over even further this way, because I feel like I could washi tape it like this. Otherwise, I can washi tape it this way, but I'll be fine. It'll be okay. So I want to do that, but I still feel like I need something to hang off. What can I hang off? I want to use this lady so bad, but I think I was going to save her for my Bible verse, actually. So I should just stick to these ladies. This one's like hanging off by a thread, so I'm just going to just do it. Allie, I keep overthinking things. So I have all these letters. I don't think I've used any of them, I don't think. I don't know. Maybe I have, but I had an S in there, and I really want to hang something off. Let me get my acetate stuff. All right, so I got my acetate drawer thing. Look, so I'm going to staple this with my mini attacher. I love this thing. What? No more staples? Okay, I gotta get more staples. Hold on. I nearly had a meltdown. I could not find these anywhere. I was like, where are they? And if I did not have access to my little tiny attacher, the world, it was closing in. I could feel the darkness closing in as I was frantically looking for these little staples. And it's like the second time. So that would have been the third time that I couldn't find an order. I was not going to order another batch of staples because I've done that too many times. The problem with the tiny attachers is that their refills are tiny and you miss them. Just attaching with my tiny attacher this little, I don't know what this was. It was like a border of some sort. And I took off the lady, and I can put her on. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to fake that. So I just cut it I didn't cut it straight, or it would look funny. So I just cut it so that it would be, I might have to use some glue, which is fine. Y'all, if you have played with alcohol inks and you want to learn some new fun ways to mess with them, that class, The Art of Alcohol by Noelle, is really fun. I haven't been able to play yet, but I'm very excited to. I'm going to put my simple, like my S, over here. Was going to put it over here, but because she's over here now, I think it'd be more balanced if I... Oh. Okay, it's been a long day. This is just be a fun way to add some color, some more color and fun stuff to my journal as a tip-in. When I do another, I have to keep into account that there's going to be washi on that side. I love this paper because, okay, texture-wise, I don't like it, but I like the look of it. It's kind of got this like velvet. I don't like the velvet at all, but can you tell like the texture? Okay, I think I'm going to put "You got this." It's like a little word fetty type thing. Right there. To make it like, I got this. I can simplify. It's so hard though. That's so fun. Look at it. So this will be a little tip-in, and then I'll probably put something on the back, either a picture or a note card or something. It will definitely have something on the back before I end up tipping it into my journal. But I like this a lot. Kind of want to add another. Sometimes when things feel flat or they feel like they're not connecting enough, sometimes, like, see this yellow? There's all this yellow here in the background, and it feels a little bit disconnected from like this pink piece of paper. Sometimes if you just make marks with the same color that's in it, it's not exactly the same color, but it's close. Sometimes that kind of makes everything more fluid and feel more like they belong. When you've been mixing and matching stuff just randomly on your desk, like I do oftentimes, sometimes just, of course, that's going to have a big hair, taking this color and then putting it up here. Come on. Don't know why it's not working now. There we go. So that might get covered up, but that's okay. Yeah, that's cool. So that'll go in when I do my next, maybe what I'll do is I'll do a piece of paper with like lines on it, and then like write like what I want to simplify that month or whatever. So I have gone away from tip-ins. I do love tip-ins. They're super fun. I think it's so fun, a fun way to create your own journal card with scraps that you have lying around on your desk. Like, look, even these little fuddy things that keep flying everywhere. I mean, they're like the same, the same color as that. So just grab stuff, put it together. I love the eclecticness of it. You're going to probably flock to a similar vibe, like this vintage paper on this vintage lady. That's kind of a similar vibe. The chevron's very modern, but I like the eclectic look of it. Again, just tying things together with color and, design wise, just, this will have some washi right here. So it might cover up that O a little bit. I'll have to be super careful about that. So I'll have just a little bit of space here to work with for that washi. and then it'll be like that S in the middle and all that jazz. So anyway, are y'all still using tip-ins? Let me know. I mean, I've kind of gotten away from them, but I'd love to hear your thoughts if you're still using them, if you use them strictly with your photos, or if you get kind of crafty and use your scraps like this. Let me know in the comments. Hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you next week. Love y'all. Bye.